Hey guys, so if you're on my YouTube, you know I did two readings on the Amari Nicholson case. Um, I'm getting a lot of people who are coming at me right now. Not in a mean way, don't worry, they're not coming at me like that. But they're apparently, there's some people kind of commenting on the posts I did and stuff. From what I know, I just want to say it right here. Apparently, they do have a confession that the boyfriend said he put him in a dumpster. But at this moment, right now, there's a whole lot of rumors the body's been found. But other things, I'm trying. I try not to go into web sleuth groups, guys. But there's a lot of people saying not yet and things like that. So everybody kind of slow your roll as far as the body being found at this moment, which is, what time is it? I'm Pacific time, guys. Okay, so it's 9:41 Pacific. Okay, but it looks like he did say he was put in a dumpster. Okay, that is accurate because I did see a screenshot of a PM from Taylor's mother. So that's why a source like that is going to be pretty accurate. So I do accept that apparently the dumpster part was accurate of the reading. And very close. And I believe that's why, if you watch my other videos, certain things I was hearing, like Morton's Steakhouse and some other things, were real close in the vicinity to kind of point, and that's why I was sitting there after I did the reading, and, but I'm like, just don't, if he's in a dumpster, please don't let him take him to a landfill. Let him be found. I was praying for that. So, but, I believe that from what I understand, I think somebody said something like it's not a real good neighborhood, so they don't dump the trash that often, like they would in a nice neighborhood. So I have a feeling they could find them. Okay, so, I do feel that. And I can even look at that tonight. Yes, I'm going to do another reading. The thing I'm going to read on, and this is what I want, and we know Terrell confessed. And, but I know a lot of people, when it comes to the mother, are wondering, well, what about her? She stood up in front of a news camera and they basically tried to throw the sister of the bio dad under the bus, which is not cool. Okay, which was not cool at all. So she was a participant in that. And I feel like people need to remember that. Do not forget that. Okay, that's really important. That's a major thing to do to someone. I know some people are like, maybe she was in an abusive situation, this and that. This is the thing, and I want to tell you guys, because this really happened to me this morning as I was waking up, and everybody's PMing me, and I wish people would leave me alone. Okay, so I'm not kidding, this really happened. Okay, when I was starting to wake up in the morning, I was dreaming, and I kept seeing her OnlyFans account. Like, this is significant. And I did make a comment on one of the YouTubes. They need to look into her OnlyFans account. There's something there. So if law enforcement does happen to watch my video, I don't know if they have, because I think people were sending my stuff. There's something with the account. But one of the things people were saying, she was going on and updating it. Okay, I could see you being on Facebook pleading for help in the social media. I cannot see you going on OnlyFans to put up photos for perverts. Okay, if you're really distraught that your son was murdered, because by then she knew that Amari was gone and she was aware of what happened. We know that for sure. We know by Wednesday she knows. Okay, because she even admitted they've got her all over Facebook, saying he peed his pants and that's why he beat him to death. Okay, so why is she going on OnlyFans to update her account? Okay, why would you? But yeah, I could see you on Facebook pleading for help. Please help find Amari. But notice she didn't go out running around because she knew, and she didn't want him found. And that's another thing people need to understand. Taylor didn't want him found because apparently when people are about to search in certain areas, she's trying to lead them away from it. Okay, there's a whole lot that stinks in Vegas. And yeah, I'm mad because this, I want to tell you guys something. I know some people are like psychics trying to get a name, this, that. This is why I do missing person. I'll be straight with you guys. Um, there is someone in my family, my sister's husband had a niece. Her name was Jenna Nielsen. And she lived in, I believe, it's either North or South Carolina. My memory is really horrible, guys. And she was 8 months and 1 week pregnant. She was almost ready to have a baby. And she would deliver papers, make a little extra money. She would do that early in the morning. One day she went out and did that, and she got jumped, and somebody got her down, cut her jugular, and left her to die, and she died and lost the baby too. And so that runs in my family. And that case, she was only like maybe 27, 28 years old. She was very young, and she had a child. So that is unsolved. That did go on America's Most Wanted a long time ago. It is unsolved. And back then I was awakened for people who don't understand that. So I was a beginning reader, and I tried to push myself to do some reads. I believe it was a gang hit, and I believe most likely the person who did it is now dead. So that is part, having that kind of run in, and that was close to home. And it was so tragic because she was, in the prime of her life as a mother, expecting a baby. Everything should be a joyous occasion. And her life was cut short, and her baby's. So, that's part of the reason sometimes I read these, because it's like I'm hoping one day that certain clues I give may actually lead to something. I'm hoping for even just one. Okay? And I've been doing this for like about 20 years reading. I do a lot of relationship reads. I do more basic, ordinary world stuff and everything. But I do try to take on some missing person cases. And I have done them. And there's things I was able to get. And then if I do get things, sometimes I forward them to police. So I do. So, but, I understand skeptics and everything like that. I know some of you are like, oh, that lady, this, that. And then you see what happened. And I understand. So that's a little bit about me for those who don't know. Some of the people in the group may not know that story that are in my big group, Spiritually Intuitive Readings. So this is what I'm going to read on. And if I seem a little under the weather, I am. And I think part of it is because the last 2 days I've done these readings. And when I do low vibe reads, they can affect me. So if I have kind of a hoarse voice and I sound terrible, it's probably because of that. I may cough a little bit and stuff and try to get my breath. The thing I'm going to read on tonight is this. I pretty much know how I feel about Taylor. But is she going to go down for it too? I know that's one of the things you guys want to know. And that's why I'm probably going to tell this Taylor's fate. And a little bit on justice, with Amari and stuff. I do believe they're going to find that body, okay? I know they're not going to stop until they find his body. So I do not want you guys to worry. Matter of fact, let me just draw one card for that. Princess of Discs, that was her card. That was Taylor's. That was Taylor's card in the very first read. That was a card that I drew for her. And I believe the reason it's Princess of Discs is she works she worked with that boyfriend to try to make money, and OnlyFans and things like that, her profession. Okay, so I have a feeling that, she knows where he was dropped and everything like that. I have a feeling, though, like I said, I don't think those dumpsters get dumped very frequently. So I know the ones here don't either. So we're going to look at that as far as her involvement, this and that. And as far as if she's going to go down for it. I do want to look at that. And of course, whatever else that tarot is going to say. But yeah, so it's looking like dumpster. They just need to confirm it. But if the bio mom's mother, the grandmother, is saying that, then it's got to be accurate. You got to be careful, guys. There's a lot of rumors, anytime. And that's why web sleuths, I don't like to go in them very often. You just got to weed through so much stuff. So, but I did check tonight only because I'm trying, it's just like you guys. I want him found so we could have a proper burial. Okay. And I have a feeling I'm going to cough in this video. I'm telling you, these reads, I think when I go low vibe, like I used my shadow deck on the second one, it can mess me up a little bit. And maybe Taylor will see it. Maybe she should. Maybe she should. As far as people, I don't normally read people without their permission, but when it comes to a missing child or a murder, all bets are off. You know what I'm saying? You can read them against their will. In a case like this, I will. But yes, I seriously did have a dream. I kept seeing her OnlyFans. It was like right in my face. And I'm like, there's something about this. And I feel there's something a little more than just her updating, though. I don't know if there's a timeline, but I feel like the police need to look at that OnlyFans account. I feel there's something in it. Maybe it's in her messages that she sent something. But there's a clue there, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't put my finger on it. All I know is they need to look at that account. We're almost there. Okay. God, I'm not feeling good, but hopefully I can do this, okay? Okay, so we do have the Knight of Wands that is showing. This, I want to look. Hold on. Which one is it going to be? Yeah, I would actually say this is to represent the boyfriend this time, the Knight of Wands. Because one of the things, they can be fiery and they can have a temper. Okay? They can definitely have that. And then crossing, though, is the Ace of Swords, which is to represent the truth. And that came up in the very first read, guys, that the truth would prevail. The truth was going to come out. That opposes him. Okay? The truth came out. Apparently, this guy may have made a video. Okay? May have made a video. And we do have the Devil. That is showing at the foundation. Now, the Devil, you need to understand in tarot, I keep giving you guys an education, chains the lovers together. So we've got this toxic, dark entity influence of the lovers and so forth. And they definitely had a toxic thing going on. It was definitely an energy that is very, with that. I believe there's drugs involved, and then the sex, which you can also see with the Devil card, temptation and so forth. Just living in life, debauchery and everything like that. We got the Seven of Wands there, and there she is. That is her card when I read Thought, is the Princess of Pentacles. So working for him, in that industry, you could say, is kind of her thing. But now in this case, she was the Queen of Swords in the last read, but I was using my shadow deck. But I do have the Queen of Swords here. I feel this represents her mother, because this can at times represent an older woman. And I noticed the connection with swords and family. So I'd like to put an overlap there. And I feel like the grandmother, I know there was some things about, maybe she wasn't being honest about some things or something like that. I feel, though, she loves Amari, and don't necessarily put her in a false light or anything like that. In that. And yeah, I do have the Two of Swords that popped up in the last read, but I want to get me a little bit more into Taylor here. I understand that. I do have the Star. That is about light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So one of the messages, I do believe Amari will be found. Okay, if he's not found already. So I do not want you guys to worry about that. That's the light, because the worst thing in the world would be him never be found, end up in a landfill and then never recovered. So I do believe the body is going to end up being recovered. Yes, yes, I've got the victory card. Okay, so we're good on that. We're going to find him. Okay, they're going to find his body. So, as a matter of fact, we may hear about that tonight, actually. We may find out about it tonight. Let me go ahead and look a little bit more. Yeah, now the Ten of Cups, one of the things of the Ten of Cups, and it can be a happy home life on one end, but on the second end, it can be appearances of trying to make everything look like a happy home life. So I believe that Taylor, that's what she tried to do with this boyfriend, is make it look like, oh, he's a great father and we're a happy family. I've seen the photos of them together with the Lakers things on. It's appearances in many cases for me, though. It can be appearances. But I believe with the Four of Swords, she is trying to lay low right now. She is trying to lay low with this energy. I've got two other princesses that are popping up. That makes me feel a couple of their females. I am feeling close to her age. What it makes me feel is these people are trying to be her friend, but they're really trying to get info. Okay, no surprises there, guys. But I have a feeling there's at least a couple females that may get something very incriminating about her. There's something that they have. And then we do have the Eon, which is the Judgment card. Oh, yeah. And of course she's being judged. Of course she's being judged. You know, she left him with this boyfriend. But I'm telling you, I still feel like it's not necessarily Wednesday past, maybe. I mean, it's possible. Maybe it is possible. But remember, we talked about that. She was trying to get a vehicle. I feel like she was going to try to leave town, guys. She was trying to... Why all of a sudden do you need a car? Okay, it wasn't to go look for Amari, right? All of a sudden she was trying to get a car. Okay. And, yeah, the Chariot. Yeah, she's probably still trying to get a car. I think she's still trying to plot leaving. I'm telling you, that came up in the second read. Okay? I still think she's going to try to run, but they will stop her. I've got the defeat card. I have a feeling she's trying to figure out a way out of this still, because she's worried about it. She's going to go to jail. I don't want you guys to worry about it. She is going to go to jail. Eight of Swords for me is a jail card. Okay? So for those who are wondering if she's going to get a pass, do not fear. Have I been right about all this all along so far? Yes. She's going to get arrested. There's something... I mean, you got to remember, she got up in front of the news people. Okay? I got to take a drink, guys. I'm sorry. I'm about to cough. She got up in front of the news people and lied. And she sat there and she said, and I told you guys it was unscrupulous. I said the aunt came and got him. That was their story. Okay? And I don't care if you're some abused woman. Once someone takes your child, you're going to tell the police. Okay? So, period. You're not going to cover for him. Unless you don't want somebody to know where Amari is. Okay? I have a feeling, but I'm telling you, they need to check that OnlyFans account. I feel like she might have communicated or said something to someone that is on that website. And my cats are fighting right now, and that's a good time. I'm sorry, guys. Stop it. Oh, my God. These cats are awful. I'm sorry, guys. And that's going to mess up my juju if I have that. But no, she's going to go to jail. Now, as far as, I mean, they'll get her arrested, but will she be tried, convicted, all that? That I may have to do at a later date. That's going to be a hard one. But, yeah, I just drew the lust card. I'm telling you, they need to look at OnlyFans. There's something with that account. I feel something like she said, and she's probably going to go delete it now if she sees this. But I'm telling you, she said something, but of course she's already said, probably sent messages to people on there. And I feel like she said something that is significant and stuff. But even just the fact she's updating OnlyFans, if she goes to court and they're talking about what Amari is missing, and if she tries to do like battered woman syndrome or something like that, they're going to look at that and be like, but you were on OnlyFans and you were updating your stuff while everybody's looking for your son. Okay. You know, and I doubt Terrell was telling her, go update OnlyFans or I'm going to kill you. Okay, I doubt he did that. Yeah, and I've got the cruelty card. So as I was kind of meditating on that, I mean, I feel like, and you can see these are bloody swords in this deck. It's pretty bad. Except, and this is Mars, and that is why. So I feel like they were both cruel to this child. I feel they were both bad to this child. Okay. You know, that's what it comes down to and stuff. And it's just, you know, was this man more important? I got the ruin card. Either way, she's ruined. She's ruined. Okay. So if you ever see it, Taylor, okay, best thing to do is just stop dancing. Okay. And just tell the truth from this point, you know, and everything. That's the best thing you could do for your son, because he didn't deserve what he got. He really didn't deserve it and everything. And you're his mother, and mothers don't do this for a man. Okay? They just don't do that. So I do feel she will go down. I feel it's going to happen. Matter of fact, I will try. My pendulum is not always accurate. Tarot is so much better. I want to connect to the higher self, which is connected to the source. Am I connected? I'm going to do pendulum for you guys this time. I don't always do this. Side to side is yes. Show me no. Show me maybe. Will she be arrested? Yes. Will it be 1 day? Will it be tomorrow? Are you serious? Point to me a relevant card. Actually, let me spread them out. Let me see if it points. Point to me the relevant card. Yeah, it's pointing to the Eight of Swords, which is the jail card. So I feel if the pendulum is right, and my, you know, I have to tell you, my pendulum is not as good as my tarot. Okay, but it's possible she could be arrested tomorrow. Okay, but she will go to jail. And will it be for actual murder? I'm not too sure on that, because if she was actually, I mean, I kind of felt he was gone before, but maybe, you know, if it's not the case, and he was here and she was there when this happened, you know, then it's going to be mainly because of the covering, you know, aiding and abetting. Is that what they call it? I'm not the police. I'm a reader. I don't know. But she will go to jail. Okay. So the best thing you could do is tell the truth at this point, because if you keep lying, you're just probably going to get more time, right? You get more time because law enforcement is going to be successful. And yeah, she's faced a choice. Absolutely. I've got the Dominion card. She could go that road, keep lying and lying and lying, and it's going to lead to probably more time. Or she could fess up and take the other road and tell the truth. Which one will she do? That part I can't predict, because the outcome is to be at the fork in the road. So I'm not sure which road she's going to take, to be honest. I bet she's too scared to tell the truth, though, so I kind of lean that we're going to keep lying. But I do feel she will be taken in, guys. So I do not want you to, you know, feel she'll get away with it and stuff like that. If she would have updated OnlyFans, then maybe I'd remotely feel sorry. And maybe there's a little battered thing going on and this and that, you know. But no, I'm not buying the I'm sad act. And she might be sad, but she not sad enough. Let's put it that way.